All right, big news night tonight. Judge Brett Kavanaugh has now been nominated by President Trump to the U.S. Supreme Court. By the way, Sarah Sanders just told reporters that the White House expects him to be confirmed by October the 1st. Joining us now, more reaction, Fox News contributor Sebastian Gorka. This book up there, The Russia Hoax, is out in 2 weeks. That's right, the illicit scheme to clear Hillary Clinton and frame Donald Trump. I'm proud of you for that. All right, real quick, let's get your reaction and the fear-mongering that's already begun, and it would have been for any nominee of the president.
Dick Durbin led the smear campaign against Kavanaugh 12 years ago, calling Kavanaugh the Forrest Gump of Republican politics, which only underscores how obtuse and partisan Durbin is. It didn't work then. It's not going to work now. And the left is already conjuring up the hysteria, claiming that this means abortion will be outlawed in America. That's simply untrue, even if you overturn Roe v. Wade, and I doubt that happens. But if it does, that means the decision reverts back to the states.
What I read on original, that's such an important point, by the way, because New York, New Jersey, 45, 6, 7, 8 states are not going to, they might have different views on it, different restrictions, first 3 months. Parental consent, all sorts, but there are going to be very liberal states. It does not mean that abortion is going to be outlawed.
It's a lie perpetuated by
the left, and that's all true. Let me ask a political question, Dr. Gorka. This now, if again the White House says they expect him confirmed by October 1st, leading into this very important midterm election, that does mean a couple of things, not the least of which red state Senate Democrats, Manchin, Claire McCaskill, Heidi Heitkamp, Bill Nelson. They've got themselves one really tough decision to make. Dick Durbin is telling them, oh, risk your entire political career. And he said it before the nomination was even announced.
Yes, look, the reaction already, Gregg's absolutely right, is all you need to know about Kavanaugh. The fact that the DNC have already stated that this man shouldn't be anywhere close to the Supreme Court. The fact that Chuck Schumer has just announced that he will use every weapon in his arsenal to stop this nomination.
He said that last week before he was nominated, so that's shocker.
Right. So this tells you that this is the right man for the job, but it tells you that November is going to be very, very tough for the Democrats. I just want to make sure the White House is listening. Bill Shine, this is going to be a very important communications message because this is going to be worse than Bork. I give you the prediction now. They will use every dirty trick in the book to block this nomination, but we can't get it through.
I played Ted Kennedy with Robert Bork. It was despicable what that Mr. Chappaquiddick said. It was a disgrace to the U.S. Senate. And then what they did to Clarence Thomas was a disgrace to the U.S. Senate.
Absolutely.
But it's going to happen.
Sure.
I've been saying this for weeks. It's predictable.
And it doesn't matter who President Trump would have nominated. The same smears would have occurred. But I admire President Trump. He had the courage to make the right choice, notwithstanding the fact that he could have chosen somebody who would have been an easier confirmation. But no, he made an important choice, the right choice, a brilliant jurist. There's no question.
What I read to you about what his judicial philosophy, what he said.
He's a textualist when it comes to statutes, an originalist when it comes to the Constitution. He is young. He'll be on the court for a long time.
No doubt, Gregg Jarrett.
No doubt whatsoever. 300 opinions plus. Prove it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is why I keep saying, Dr. Gorka, we have less than a minute. This 2018 midterm election is the most important in our lifetime. All those Senate seats that could change hands and become Republican, the Republicans have a very slim margin, and that means Rand Paul, Ted Cruz. That means Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski. In that sense, did the president make the right call?
I think he did. I think he absolutely did. You heard the 2 sentences he made in the East Room. He said, I do not believe in legislation. I believe that we interpret the law, we don't legislate it, and the Constitution is to be interpreted, not amended. That tells you everything we need to know, but 2018 is even more important than 2016, Sean.
You know, as Judge Scalia once famously said, a good judge will make many considerations as the law demands that they may dislike.